Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, we all want to be happy. We all want to be successful. We want our life to be a successful one. We want to be successful at our career. We want to be successful everywhere else, no matter what we are doing. But we want to be a successful person, which is quite right, which is quite nice, which is quite doable. My dear friends and fellows, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala too has given us everything else which is needed for the success. Dear friends, there are certain things which are very bad and we need to get rid of. Unless and until we don't get rid of these things, these attitudes and behaviors, these policies, this way and routine of doing the things, I think we will not be able to succeed at all. Rather, all our qualities will be wasted. All our qualities will become ineffective and not effective at all. If at all, we are continuing these things. Okay? What are these things, by the way? First of all, it is fear, fears, especially the fear of failure. There are plenty of fears. There are several fears we need to overcome. There are several fears we need to overcome. I think that if at all we don't overcome these fears will become the shackles. These fears will not allow us to move forward to develop at all. So we need to control our fear, and particularly the fear of failure, that I will fail and I will not be able to succeed. This fear does not allow us to move forward to develop at all, my dear friend. It is we need to control our fear. Number two, it is the satisfactions impulsive satisfaction. We want to satisfy myself, although what I am going to do is not good. It's not good because, and the kind of satisfaction which I am going to get at the moment have nothing to do as for my successful life is concerned. So rather, this is what I'm going to do for the sake of my satisfaction at the moment, for my momentary pleasure. That is actually something not that healthy. So we need to overcome this attitude as well. You know, number three, it is being a flawless person or trying to do a flawless work. Absolutely nonsense. Nobody on earth is a flawless person. Nobody can do a flawless work at all. So what we need to do is come out of that flawlessness. Don't think like that. What we rather need to do is that we don't need to be perfect at all. Rather, what we need to do is that we need to improve. We need to do better as compared to what I have done in the previous attempt of mine. What I did in my today should be better than my yesterday, and that is all. I need to plan that my tomorrow should be better than my today. That is, I think, if at all we are improving on a consistent basis, if at all we are improving gradually, this will ensure us that we will inshallah succeed. Never try to become a flawless person. Never try to do a flawless work at all. Number three. Number four. Dependent upon the dependent upon others for approval, opinion of others, dependent upon others for their approval. Wrong. We don't need the approval of someone else at all. We don't need, if at all somebody is talking, listen to it. Pick certain positive points if at all there is any. Are you yourself has conceived after listening, listening and watching something else by another person? But do not become dependent. Do not become dependent at all upon the approval of another person. Don't be dependent. Number seven. Number five, comparing your life with that of your relatives, friends, and others. Comparing your life with that of your relatives, friends, and others. Everyone else is unique here on this person, on this earth. Even the twin brothers are not the same at all. So if at all this be the case, why not to why not to be yourself? Why not to be yourself? Why to stop comparing your life with the life of another person? Never ever do that. Now the number 6 is, it is rigidity in attitudes and behaviors. Don't be a rigid person at all. Don't be an inflexible person at all. Be quite a flexible person. Always be ready to improve and never show resistance in improving whatever you have been doing, whatever you have been thinking, whatever you have been looking upon, whatever you have been. Don't be a rigid person at all. Rather, be as flexible as it is as you can, so that you are much more receptive for the change, and you are much more ready to improve, to adopt the new attitude. Don't be a rigid person. Don't be a rigid person at all. Rigidity in attitudes and behavior. Number 7, not paying attention to your gut feeling. Not some of the people, they are so superficial, and they don't listen to whatever voice is coming out of the from the very inner of them. So I think that we need to listen to ourselves. We need to tune in to our gut feeling. We need to tune in to our intuition. I think that's something very genius, something very extraordinary. Something might come from ingenuity. There is a sort of ingenuity in us, so why not to put it into use? I think that we need to listen. We need to listen to our inside. And now there is a number 8 and the last, not letting the things, thoughts, talks go away. There are people, they, if they have watched, if they have heard something else, if if they have heard something, if they have watched something, so they don't let it go at all. That is a absolutely wrong attitude. Don't get stuck somewhere else. Keep moving, keep moving, if at all a thought does not go out of your mind, I think we must treat yourself. Go to a psychologist, go to a psychiatrist, because that is not a normal behavior, because that is not a healthy behavior at all. My dear friends and fellows, all what we need to do is that we must be let the things go away. Let bygone be bygone. Let yesterday go away. Don't live in your past at all. Whatever happened, yeah, even if at all it has happened, an hour back, let it go away. Don't get stuck there. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Otherwise your life will stop developing at all, and rather a kind of reversal might take place. Even something very tragic might happen if at all a person is not allowing some particular disturbing thought go out of their mind. So don't get stuck there at all. Let the things go away. Thank you.